system test. Okay.
Sylhet ground Adenzel 7-6 requesting pushback.
Adenzel 7-6 pushback request accepted.
There we go, that should be working. I don't know why. So I've been talking to myself for a whole while now, that's great. I absolutely love it when I... I love it when I'm talking to myself and I've lost all that content, that's just great. Thank you, Tyzoid. What an absolute... I don't know what is with the CDI thing here. Does it always pick a random thing when you're in a real life plane? I have a feeling it wouldn't. It's pretty random in the sim. Yeah, for some reason Windows has decided that the only microphone I've really got plugged in is no longer the default microphone. So that's fun. Discord stopped working unless I selected the microphone, and so has OBS, so it's a Windows thing. It's not the programs themselves are just doing what they're told. Windows is
requesting the end of pushback.
Which is nice.
Adenzel 7-6 requested pushback received.
Yeah, it looks pretty close, but its behavior I don't think is very... Well, its behavior is probably close, but it's not identical, which is silly. I don't see why you would not have the behavior, like, why would you not make it identical? It's not like they're emulating... I'm just gonna wait for the radio to shut up. I'm actually really tempted to fly without any radio at all. just be a complete, oh god. I can't think of the word. Renegade. That'll do. Complete renegade, just flying around, not talking to anyone on the radio. Just go away. Can't take it anymore. Shut up. Too much chatter. Yeah, so they've got, as far as I'm aware, the G1000 is officially, it's licensed. It's officially licensed for this game, right? And it's not some organic system that they're emulating. They're literally, it's a computer inside, it's a computer program inside, so why is it not identical? Why does the autopilot not work? Why is so much stuff broken when they have the license to put it? I'm sure there's very good reasons. I'm sure there's very good reasons, but it's infuriating because it's not like it's some sort of weird AI they're making to emulate an animal or a human or all sorts of other things that there is no program for. There's software written for this stuff, and I'm assuming they have some sort of access to it. It should work identical. Yeah, but it's all mechanical, Tyzoid. And its autopilot is something that has been around since, like, not long since flight was invented. They know how it works, so I don't understand why it doesn't work. That makes sense. But I'm sure there's got to be very good reasons. Different Cessna models are different in what way, Tyzoid? Do you mean like to each other? Yeah, there's not, the thing is though, that with the PCs you're working with now, you wouldn't have to have the same flight model, say, for every Also, does that happen in a Cessna? Does your alternator stop working when you're idling? There we go. Look, it goes to alternator's not generating enough power when it idles. That's quite a funny quirk. That I don't mind stuff like that, especially if it's accurate. But yeah, there's just, it seems to be such an odd. There isn't, from what I can see, there isn't a particularly good reason that they shouldn't have it more accurate than what it is. Yeah, you'll get that with like especially old, worn-out cars. Again, it's a bit of a, it is a bit of a strange thing. Again, it's probably because the Cessna 172 is quite an old design as well. But yeah, you'll notice that with modern cars, you don't have your voltages will drop slightly when you're idling, even in a modern car, but not to the point where it has to start bringing up warnings.
Cleared for takeoff runway 11 Denzel 76.
I wonder if actually with the if it is just bringing up a oops development of Steve Thomas, how you doing on Facebook? I need to make this window slightly bigger so that my chat isn't quite as, I've got my chat as in OBS, so it's absolutely minuscule because you can only make the window so big without getting rid of all the other useful little windows, and it's a 720p monitor, so things are kind of squeezy. Anyway, Steve Thomas said development of SFS 2020 rushed to meet deadline for release. Yep, unable to even get software running on my PC. Annoying. Have a safe flight. Yeah, definitely was a bit rushed. You might find, when was the last time you tried it, Steve? Tyzoid said just before that, the other thing we get is that the vacuum system, if it's mechanically driven, won't be at full vacuum if the engine is idling either. That's a bit weird. I would have thought the vacuum system should be almost at maximum if you're idling, because your throttle body is, or your throttle is completely closed, which, that's a bit weird. I know, like, if you say, like, I'm just wondering how the vacuum system works on the 172 then, because I know if you've got a let's get this thing up in the air anyway. Right, so they don't use the engine vacuum, because like with an automotive, what you use is the vacuum created by the throttle, unless it's a diesel, and then you have to have a mechanical. Did I get clearance for takeoff? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to check. Yeah, I did. Cool. Steve says updated for 4 days last week. Started updating again yesterday for 106 gigabytes. If you bear with me, Steve, it sounds like you had the problem that I had. If you just look up slow download, there's a fix for that. But searching being the way it is, and this is really loud in my ears at the moment. Whoa, take off, please. There we go. That was deafeningly loud. Let's get off the ground. Yeah, there's a. Although they should have fixed that issue. There wasn't. Yeah, there's this old issue that hopefully is fixed. It was a setting in Windows which affects no other game that I know of, apart from Flight Sim 2020. It was inexcusable. It wouldn't surprise me if they still haven't fixed that issue. Once I completely when I got a new computer, it didn't rear its head again.
Sylhet Tower,
But yeah, with my old computer, I had to do it just the once, and it worked ever since then. I will get myself sorted out first. So, autopilot, please. Well, oops. Yeah, about there, I think. Can't just hold this button down, which is slightly annoying. There we go. So yeah, Tyzoid's saying so you get some electrical and some mechanical. Yeah, you'd think you'd also use the vacuum of the engine, because that's essentially free. And that would be strongest at idle. So when your engine's barely running, it's actually, you get a very strong vacuum. But yeah, the vacuum would certainly be relatively weak at very weak actually at maximum or throttle, or even mostly, which is probably why they do have mechanical. Because yeah, used to very old cars, they used to use all sorts of things running off vacuum, like windscreen wipers and all that, which seemed like a great idea because it was basically hey Ruby, how you doing? Christy's not here at the moment. There was hang on, let me, Steve, I am going to get you that information if I can find it. Just I think where I'd be best looking, because I did post it all over. I'm going to try getting it through Steam, because I did post it all over Steam in the forums. Thank you for leaving your airspace and having the frequency change approved.
Sylhet Tower, Denzel 76, frequency change.
Steam, where are you? Steam!
Danga Center, Denzel 76 is type Cessna Skyhawk, 5 miles northwest of Sylhet. Request flight following.
Oh, try and grab the window across and just change its size instead. Lovely. I don't think Steam is going to show.
Squawk 1036, Denzel 76.
The Denzel 76 radar contact 5 miles.
I don't know how Steam sorts its stuff out, but it doesn't. Doesn't keep them for very long. I don't know how to get the older ones up. Where are we? Let's see if I can find it. So hang on a second. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Discussions. Is there a way to search for my comments? Probably is, but it's not obvious. That might actually be the link there. I'm pretty sure this is it. And you've probably looked it up anyway, but yeah, it's auto tuning in Windows. For some reason, it decides to auto tune the speed that it'll download. But it will download the Flight Sim at down to like make it a week's worth of downloading, which to me is just inexcusable that should have that bug in there. it's a Microsoft game. Microsoft makes Windows. Why why does it not work properly with the software? It's made by the same company. That's Microsoft. Right. Hey, Christie's awake on Facebook. Right. Steve, I need Steve. Steve Thomas, where's my stream even? There we go. Okay. Oops. What's it done? It's taking me to another page just because I hit reply on Steve's comment. Nice. Let's try that again. See if it takes me to another page again. Facebook's another one of those horrifically programmed things. I do like this sim though, but things frustrate me about it. I think if I didn't like it, then it wouldn't frustrate me, eh? Okay, try replying to that one. There we go. Alright, hopefully that helps, Steve. Because yeah, the servers for this game should download if you've got like gigabit internet or whatever. It should download very quickly. Should be just like at most, if you've got fast internet, it should be a few hours, not a few days. Out. I really do like this rate of climb, but there we go. So we've got Tizoid. Sorry, Tizoid. It's been difficult keeping along. Tizoid said he's going to be hopping to bed shortly. So it's been any vacuum generated, but the engine himself be unstable for the sensitive instruments. That's a very good point. That rely on vacuum pressure to function. Yeah. And since it's belt driven, it's related to the RPM. Yep. Higher RPM is stronger the vacuum. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There's I wonder if they do use the engine vacuum for anything, like as a backup or something. Yeah, as long as the engine's running, you'd always have. As long as the engine's rotating, you'll pretty much always have some sort of vacuum there. Whereas, yeah, belts can break. Mind you, everything can break, but yeah. Of course, there's a lot of built-in redundancy to airplanes as well, isn't there? Often have at least two of everything. Right. Oh, where am I going? I completely forgot to hit the old nav button. Just flying off into the sunset. Let's Let's head north. Right, so did have Christy message me?
The Dental 76 contact Calcutta Center on 120.1.
Will do.
120.1 for a Dental 76. Calcutta Center, a Dental 76, 6,000 feet.
The Dental 76 Calcutta Center continue as planned. Altimeter 29.94.
There we go. Wow, look at how flat the top of these mountains is. It's like very much like it's land that's very much it's like land that's been raised up and then eroded away. Yep, just actually get that. That should. Oh yeah, it's even a little bit more easterly. This looks amazing. Actually, it looks a little bit low detail, but it looks amazing for lowish detail. Nope, I think some detail kicking in there. At least at this altitude, yeah, we're going to be skimming over the tops fairly low. Ooh, village down there. Oh, I should get my chat up. There we go. Hey, Steve. Said, thanks, Adam. Uncle Dolly, the gonk put me onto that. Oh, okay. Slow to 100k, but still unable to complete large download. Wow. Still, you are buzzing about, so there will be a better time once I have started with the new drive installed. Enjoy. Looks great there. Biggles. Oh man, used to really like the Biggles books. Yes. G'day, Three Face. Your son said, say hi to your son back from me. That's flying over some very, very interesting terrain. But at what story are you going to be reading? I used to love reading stories to my kids. civilization up on these mountains. It kind of looks like there shouldn't be anything up here, but here they are. That's really cool. Pretty bloody high up too. I mean, I'm 6,000 feet up, but it only feels like I'm about 1,000 feet over these. That's glorious. Catch you later, Three Face. You have a great one. Man, this is stunning. Ah. You know what? It's actually really quite nice weather at the moment too. I should probably add a little more altitude. Would be a good idea. Just make sure that this definitely you need to keep tapping it to come down. Whoa! Oh, apparently if you double click it, like really fast. Hang on. That. Oh, it's just. Not too sure. But I definitely managed to do like a whole bunch at a time then. Hey, Brett. You can if you like. I'm not too sure where I'm gonna go. Like I've got what was the name of the place? I've got it in my should be in my description in YouTube, hopefully. And it's not that far away. It was only like an hour or something to fly. So if you did want to, how long have I been flying for? About 30 minutes. Yeah, you'd probably get there still about 20 minutes before me. It's a beautiful, beautiful area though, man. It's like even seeing it coming up didn't prepare me for quite how, like there's all these little towns and stuff on top of these ridges, although there might not be any for a while now, but it was just, yeah, it was stunning. I've definitely got I've got a thing for mountains. They're just absolutely beautiful. I'm also really enjoying, now that I've discovered you can modify the speed on FLC mode, and that 75 knots is the ideal. Ideal? Why am I going ideal? It's supposed to be the ideal. Just the ideal speed for climbing in a Cessna 172. Yeah, it's made life a lot easier. Yeah, you should be able to join easily enough. What I'll do, I'll jump into Discord as well. Can't stop coughing at the moment. There we go. Where are we? Streaming. No, that's the... Hey, there we go, live streaming channel. I'll unmute myself. Awesome, see you soon. I'm wondering, should I get... Is that more? That is more civilization. Wow. I tell you, after flying across Australia, seeing all this civilization even in these remote places, it blows me away. Because there's so much nothing in Australia. Looks like even houses over there. Amazing. So this is what the altitude hold mode needs is also a minimum airspeed requirement. You know, don't try to climb and stall at the same time. I'm guessing maybe that's a thing in real life, I don't know. Certainly not a thing in the sim. Isolation. Right, what I might do is I am going to go grab a coffee. So if I can... Whoa, look at it try and... Is that just... See, this is the altitude hold mode now, it's kicked in and it's trying to stall me out to get up to 8,000. It doesn't care about the airspeed. That's not good. That is a bit annoying. Right, I will do the whole be right back thing. I'm going to bump my throttle up. And I'll be right back. And should really put some socks on. Oh, actually, my sock slipper things. I need to get rid of the be right back and get the camera back, and I'm back. Wait for that. Oh. Right. Looks like land's going to be going back down again. Also, I can back off on the throttle a wee bit. Oh, what is my ETA? Is only 25. Hang on. Oh, 75. I thought it said 25 minutes. Oh, bloody hell. There we go. It's nice cruising. Nice ridge line up there.
Oh,
Hey, how you doing, Brett? Oh, I've actually got a tailwind too. That's nice. Makes up a bit for the other day. Oh, you're very, very quiet.
sorry.
Oh,
Move
there
the
we go.
microphone.
There we go.
I was looking way over to the left and probably stretched the mic away from my mouth.
Oh. Oh my god, I hope it's not the Rona. There we go.
Do you drink that stuff?
Bad taste. No. It's not, as far as beers go, it's not bad though. Not much of a beer lover.
I'm not either.
But the occasional one.
Actually, to be honest, I've never had a beer.
You've never had a beer?
I've had a mouthful that tastes crap. I'm sorry, I'm not a beer drinker. Family never had it. I've had non-alcoholic stuff, like I prefer a ginger beer. I'll even have alcoholic ginger beer. But I don't much care for.
Yeah, ginger beer. It's not really.
Not the same.
Yeah.
I'm not into a lager. I'm not into those types of drinks. It's just like, nah, they're lost on me.
You've never had Guinness.
Never had a Guinness. Not interested in it.
I think Guinness tastes quite different to, like, stouts like that taste quite different to
I've had a Guinness pie.
Oh yeah, that's probably the best part. Yeah, that takes the best taste of the Guinness and puts it in a pie. I think, yeah, if you get a chance, if somebody wants to share you a sip of Guinness, have a sip of Guinness, because it's different to normal beer.
My wife's trying to get me to drink the Guinness all the time.
There you go.
And or beer and other stuff. I'm like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, fair enough.
Doesn't much bother me. Scotch though, I'll have a Scotch or a bourbon,
Yeah.
and or mix it with stuff. I'll have a Bailey's Irish Cream.
Oh yeah, now you're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out of all the beery things, stouts like Guinness are definitely my favourite. But again, I can only drink 1 or 2 pints of that, and then I'm done. It's like I don't really want any more. I'm not drunk or anything. Just
You've had enough.
I'm full.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people sit there drinking beer all night. I'm just like, oh god, it's like, you know, would you drink 15 pints of milk in a row? It's like.
Well, it depends. Is there Bailey's in that
Is
milk?
it-
And ice?
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. That's a very good response to that one.
Yeah. I've got videos ready till next year now.
Oh, that's a nice position to be in.
Yeah. Quite happy with that.
I need to look at doing something. I need to look at something to do pre-recorded, like an excuse to do some pre-recorded stuff. I'm enjoying the streaming. I'm really enjoying the streaming because I don't need to be too prepared.
Yeah.
Which
There's
is
a
almost,
relaxed
yeah.
part about that probably. Yeah.
It's, in a weird way, it's almost the opposite of, like, I think when I was putting too much pressure on myself for things, I was always coming up with reasons not to. Now that I've just gone, nah, bugger it, I'm just doing it. And adding a few little extra things on the way, like, even, it sounds really stupid, but even just doing the titles felt like too much at one point. It's so silly, but it was like, oh, if I've had to start a stream, I have to redo the titles and all, and it just, so stupid. It felt like too much.
That's why it's flying my Cessna 172 from Sylhet to question mark. It didn't even bother
It
finishing.
didn't even bother finishing. It's just like,
Question mark. I'm looking at it going, where's he going?
yeah.
I don't know.
No idea. Although that last,
Halfway through watching Mandalorian, so I was like, yeah, sorry mate, I'm watching the end of Mandalorian first.
yeah, absolutely. Actually, do you watch The Expanse?
My brother's already itching to tell me. No.
Oh,
I haven't seen the last episode of Mandalorian, but don't tell me. I only watched the second last, so
Yeah, no, this isn't the
Waiting for my wife
Mandalorian.
to
This isn't
finish.
Mandalorian stuff. I still have yet to see the first episode of the
Okay.
Mandalorian. But you haven't seen any the sci-fi series The Expanse? It's on the Amazon.
just the trailers for it.
Right, it is well worth watching. I think it's the best sci-fi that's ever.
Okay. Is that the
coming
one
to
where
existence.
this ship goes to some other planet and lands? That's what they got for the trailer.
I can't remember what the trailer has. It's one of the most believable sci-fis out there.
The one with the
I've come
lady
across.
who's a robot who thinks she's the mother of the children or something.
Nope.
Is that?
No,
or is that a
no,
different?
that's something
That's
completely
a different
different.
one.
Yeah.
I can't remember what that's called.
Yeah, no, The Expanse is based off a series of books, which I'll definitely need to read, get hold of those books. But it's sci-fi, a little bit like, like Star Trek was really complimented on because Gene Roddenberry actually did a lot of research into what future technologies. Yeah, he did sort of research into what could be possible, and the little communicator devices and all that, which nowadays seem like pretty mundane stuff back in the 50s
Automatic
and
opening
60s.
doors.
Yeah, even that stuff was, yeah, yeah, just so much stuff that became reality. And The Expanse seems to be a very realistic take on what space travel might be like in 100 or 200 years' time.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how. It's not set ridiculously far into the future, but Mars is very much colonized. These aren't spoilers, by the way. This is kind of just background stuff. Mars.
Probably in the trailer or something.
Don't know if it really shows it in the trailer, but it's just background story stuff that is not part of the actual. It's just the background simulation. The asteroid belts are colonized, and pretty much Mars, Earth, and the asteroid belts are basically run as separate entities. Mars had declared its independence some time ago, and there's tensions and that and the other. And so, that's the basic universe that it's set in. And things like there's no artificial gravity other than what we could do now.
Right. Yep.
So, but one of the big technological leaps is their engines. I think that it's quite an unfortunate name with what's happened recently. Actually, it's called the Epstein drive. But
where are you heading? Are you heading back to Paro?
I believe so. Yeah,
Or are we going to go to Luca? That's a long way.
I'm heading for Paro at the moment.
Only 1 hour for me. Oh, now I see you. There we go.
I'll just double check my thing. G'day Simon, how you doing? And I'm not heading the wrong way. I'm heading my way. Where are we? Flight plan.
Yeah, heading to Paro.
Yeah. VQPR. Yeah. So yeah, the Epstein drive is like very, very efficient. So what it means is you can, if you're say heading somewhere like Earth to Mars, whatever, you can burn at 1G all the way, like halfway to Mars, and then flip the ship around
The other one.
and decelerate that 1G all the rest of the way. So you've got gravity, just not in the Star Trek sort of sense, and it's not some sort of magical made up thing. So
Yeah.
what is that? relatively late in the day, even in game, I think.
It was 11 p.m. for you, isn't it?
Yep, 6 past. So yeah, it's almost
9 o'clock.
getting on to 20 to 4 in game time. The sun's a bit lower in the sky than I would have thought, but I suppose
It's actually probably just.
that is about right, because we're now on the winter side of things, aren't we? So
Yeah, so we're in the northern hemisphere.
yeah. It's pretty amazing to fly around the world, flying around the world like this though, and having, you know, we've flown from summer to winter.
It is pretty cool.
And now, like, it's almost the middle of the night for me here, and still very much daylight here in game.
What's the name of the place? Paro. What is that? Is that the code? Or is
P-A-R-O. No, that's not the code. I can give you the code. It's easy enough. I think it's a start airport as well, which helps. Yeah, and the airport code is VQPR.
It says P-A-R-O?
Yes, I think so. Anyway. It's a start airport to the east of the other one we were going to near.
Bhutan. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm loading in. I'm just getting ready to stream, so it's we're finally going to get to Bhutan.
It's,
I don't remember, because this is my flight 26. What did we do last time? Flight. Ooh.
some big mountains ahead.
Sure. That's been young. Yeah, the 26th flight. Sorry if my sound is dropping in and out. Loading in.
Did a little, just the once.
I suspected as much.
6 knots of tailwind. Don't mind if I do.
50 hertz had to go.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, he was reading stories to his son for bedtime.
You did ask me if I was going to stream. You asked me. Yeah, I might do my Cessna flight later.
Probably going to do some. Actually, I might as well just check my Facebook. Might as well do it on my phone. I don't have enough monitors, Brett.
I can't sympathise with you there.
No, you got 3 like wide, just like 3 large screens, don't you?
350-inch.
Very nice.
Alright, we're just setting up. Going to update the information. See if we can keep. Okay, now we need to mute that. So we're finally going to be leaving Bangladesh and off on our way to Bhutan.
I should probably bring my microphone closer as well, at least a little bit closer. Oop.
Can I just get my stream showing up on the stream here?
So yeah, I was thinking after this flight I might stream some Minecraft as well. So I've still got that
cool.
server up and going. Don't know if you want to join me for that later, if you're busy or not.
I'm probably actually going to have to sleep, to be honest.
Oh, bloody hell.
I don't know. Too many late nights, too many early mornings.
Yeah. I've had.
Hey, I'm not streaming at the moment. Why? No, it says I am. I'm not getting anything on
Let's have a
YouTube.
look. Refresh.
Very possible.
Yep, I see
On
you.
internet.
It says scheduled for 10 past 11. Set reminder. Live. Ooh, no, it's still
Oh.
sitting there just scheduled
Not
for a minute ago. Give it a like though. There we go.
No, I'll stop that. Something's not picking it up. I've got one view and one like already. Didn't do anything.
Who says this YouTube stuff's difficult?
Maybe I don't have the internet speed tonight, which kind of sucks.
That does.
I might just have to play catch up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh wow, the ping's really high.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad sign.
838 you are 63 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Keep speed below 185 knots. Expect
Only
ILS X-ray runway 2 approach by Golf Hotel transition.
Make a bit down.
Clear to Golf
Because
Hotel.
I'm also watching yours.
Yeah, definitely. If you stop watching mine, that might give you enough oomph to get over. We've got a bunch of aircraft coming through.
No, no stream.
That's a
No
shame.
stream tonight. 0.5 up.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just stopped your stream and it just started going up. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do?
It is a relatively short hop, so you should be able to catch up pretty quick tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a 1 hour flight. for me.
Yeah.
Oh man, I need to reset that internet. I'm not even getting a 2 megabit. Oh no, I am now. 3 megabit download. 4 megabit. That's 10% download. If I'm getting the same 10% upload, actually less than 10%. Okay, now at least I can get almost through. No, it's dying. 2.3 megabit per second up. That's not enough. Unless I do it really low.
If everybody watching Netflix near where Brett lives could kindly just switch their computers off and go to bed.
Yeah, can you get off? Get off. Oh, it tells you. Alright. No luck. Sometimes you just got to deal with what you got to deal with.
Yeah. Yes, that is the problem with streaming. How long have I got? Got an hour.
So it would have been perfect to leave right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only other way I can do it is
If you're free.
fly now and record it.
Yeah, I mean,
I might just do that.
yeah. Could be quite good.
I'll do that and
Sweet.
upload it overnight. 4K video. Thank you very much.
I'm going to slow down a wee bit. Try and keep it.
Oh no, you can go as fast as you like. That internet
Give me a sec.
through here. Well, that's a lot faster. Okay, maybe it's just my ISP server had issues. Or whatever it is, it's reset now. I'm now getting 12 megabit
Ooh.
down. What about that up? Come on. No. Okay, I'm recording.
Right.
Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays video. And a Denzel Plays. Or Flies.
Hello.
I'm not sure what you call it. So I was going to stream this. I'm unable to stream, so I'm going to record it. So this will be a 4K recording that will come up. This is my from Bangladesh to Bhutan. And Denzel has a 45-minute head start, I'm thinking.
Must be about that, yeah. Where's OBS gone? Ooh, no, I have an hour's... What?
An hour's head start.
An hour and 2 minutes,
go.
exactly. There we go. Yeah, with an hour to go.
And your ETA?
ETA is sitting at still just over an hour because I backed off the throttle a little bit, keeping it at about 61.5 minutes. So you got...
I can see your name tag.
Yeah, so less than 200 miles away. I think if I was to go flat out the whole way, it was only an hour and a half journey.
Right. My time's still coming down, obviously.
Yeah. Also, I've got a tailwind, which actually, no, that should have made it even less. I don't know. I think it's just I'm just cruising, so.
Bit of a crosswind for me. On the nav.
Yeah, it's slowly becoming more of a crosswind for me as well.
The altitude at about, I don't know, I'll start with 6. We'll see how that goes. Alright. Bit of autopilot setup. Very cool. I like how the water's here. Really nice.
It's a beautiful, beautiful area. Love to see it in real life.
Yeah.
I was saying earlier that it absolutely blows me away, especially after flying through Australia, how much civilization is out here, like in this remote part of the world.
Yes.
There's still like houses everywhere. Little towns and stuff. Just amazing.
My co-pilot to take care of the ATC again for this, thank you. And I'm running a, oh, what's it called? Ethnos 360 Aviation livery.
Nice.
This is nice. What I might do is I might actually stream this in small vision in Discord if you want to be able to see it. That's not going to show up. Okay. Maybe I can't even do that.
Yeah, might even... Oh, hang on. Watch stream.
No. It's failing. Alright, I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
It won't even log in. Alright. A red, white, and I think there's either gold or brown. I think it's gold. Stripe down the side. It's quite nice.
Nice. I tell you what, Brett, those mountains are looking really ominous.
Yeah, what's your altitude?
8,000 at the moment.
277. Are you talking about the ones that are even further ahead?
Yeah, the ones that are even further ahead. The ones you'll be crossing immediately are pretty low, like they're at about 4 to 5,000 feet. I think around about 5,000. So, because I was at 6 flying over them for a while, and it felt like I could sort of... Felt like I was about 1,000 feet over them, really. It was looking pretty close, but...
Yeah, I was watching part of your stream.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty nice. Having a look down at the things.
Back up to 8. Even that, I mean...
came in just as you were saying goodbye to 50 hertz.
Ah, yep. Another Facebook friend I was chatting with as well, Steve. He, he hasn't even been able to get the game. He's still having troubles installing the game.
Oh, what?
Yeah. He's even tried the fix that worked for me with the slow. It's basically horrendously slow installs.
Like deleting the cache thing.
No, that is one of the. I think that's one of the easier ones. But no, there's a I can't remember, some kind of throttling mode in Windows, where Windows decides what deserves a fast download and what doesn't. Basically, I can't remember what they call it now. And Windows can just look at Flight Sim and decide, no, you don't get much. You're going to get a slow download for that. You don't deserve my resources. Yeah, absolutely blows me away that a Microsoft game would have that bug in it. But only if it affects a relatively it affects a relatively large number of people, really, because there were quite a few people affected by it. But yeah, I think it's like 2 or 3% of people are affected by it, but that's enough. So yeah,
That's just wrong.
it is. It's very silly. But
Although, I do have a Hotmail account still from like 20 years ago.
yep.
And I still use it for stuff like Xbox. But Microsoft emails will still go to junk mail.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Hotmail,
It's like-
that is Microsoft.
Yeah.
That, like,
That does
it's your
blow me
own
away.
email
It's
in your own email service, and
the
you
stuff that
recognise it as
often
a junk
works.
mail.
The stuff that often works the worst with Microsoft stuff is Microsoft's own products, which I don't get it. So yeah. But so hopefully he does get it. But yeah, it's been a while for him. I think he's kind of at that point. He tried 4 days ago, I think it was. He tried again and still didn't want to know. So funny thing was when I, because I got then installed Flight Sim before my computer upgrade, and then when I had a complete redo, I didn't have the same problem again. So I don't know what it was about my system before that messed it up, but
I was a few days late to it.
yeah, it's probably a good thing.
I was actually away.
Yeah.
My wife and I went to Queenstown in Tasmania, so it's a fair way.
Oh yeah.
And we were there for 2 days, 1 night, I think. And so it came out while we were already there, so I couldn't just go set to delete, to set to install, and then we went away. It was like, no, you don't get it till you get back. Then you install it. You came back and people complaining and oh my god, it's taking so long. And I look at mine thinking, well, 96 gig, it is taking a long time. Because I got premium, so you got a little bit extra as well.
Yeah.
But then it went in one go.
Nice. Yeah.
This is nice. I do like this.
The scenery.
It's nice here.
Yeah.
Bangladesh is nice.
Really
Yeah. Parts of it, what I can see, are India. We were right at the top of Bangladesh as it was.
I'm just noticing on my main screen, on the G1000, showing the mountains in like an orangey red colour up ahead. It looks even more scary. What's your ETA now?
Let's see what mine show up at. Oh yeah, now that I've got to altitude and speed, ETA is down over 56 minutes 44.
Okay, there we go. I'm sitting at 53 minutes at the moment.
Oh, awesome. I'm currently doing 187.5 true airspeed knots.
Nice.
And I'm looking at the mountains, and the top of the mountains are higher than my horizontal line, so I might just take it up another 1,000. Maybe to 75, actually, another 1,500. Gotta love autopilot.
That is a lifesaver, that's for sure.
Wow, look at that. This is probably the town you were talking about, right on the edge of the mountain there.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
because
it probably is.
we want to look down there at the river. And
Yeah.
everybody wants to live on the edge. Oh, there's another town on the edge as well.
Yeah. What amazed me is how flat it is on top of those hills. Though. It's
I'm guessing it's farmland.
yeah, almost certainly.
There's also water there, like rivers up on top.
Yeah, I saw at least a few
So I'm
large
guessing
ponds.
they can capture the water. Yeah, well, it's pretty amazing here.
It's- Right, let's look at this.
Oh, I need to accelerate that to climb more. Yeah, I did. Oh, I've got prop pitched here, so I do.
Ooh.
Back a fraction, but
Yeah,
Still
probably.
want to climb.
I think I'm gonna have to. Am I gonna have to climb? I probably do need to climb.
Just sitting on the red line. I don't want to. There we go. Now I'm sitting just below the red line. Only climbing at 130. Wow, that's so nice. 130. And 200 of vertical speed. Okay. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with this. This is beautiful.
Yeah, that's.
Looks like there's a city down in the valley there too.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Crank
a
that
fairly
music up.
significant bridge.
There we go. Take the camera away.
Because of course I forget that, you know, what is it?
Jason, down.
India has
Denzel.
about 1.5 billion people, doesn't it? It's got a fairly hefty population.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the places around India as well, of course, are got to have fairly large populations for their size too.
It is also a large place.
Hmm.
Like, I'm sure I'm over India now, because I believe you fly Bangladesh through India and then into Bhutan on the map. Quick look at where am I going? Yeah, so there's just this. Oh no, you know, where do we take off?
We took off from Sylhet.
Sylhet. Okay, this is in part of the mountains. Sylhet. Where
Yeah.
was that big patch of water? Was that behind us, or is it still in front of us? Is there a big river?
There's a big river that I'm flying over right now.
Yeah,
just
okay,
finished
so
flying over.
that's part of India.
Right, so have I just crossed the border from India to...
Yeah, so you've gone Bangladesh to India. Once you go past that, once you actually get into the mountains again,
Yeah.
that's Bhutan.
right.
So looks like the foot of the mountains is Bhutan.
Well,
Very nice.
there's clouds all over these
Wow.
mountains as well, though.
Oh, look,
Could make...
look at the buildings and all.
Yeah,
sorts
just
of stuff down
everywhere.
there. So nice.
It actually reminds me, you know, when they took the Hubble Space Telescope and they pointed it at a blank patch of sky that didn't seem to have any stars at it, and then just zoomed in, and there were all these galaxies hiding there. It feels a little bit like I kind of see a spot out there that looks like sort of it's just there's nothing
Yeah.
much there. Zoom in, and there's all these houses there all of a sudden, and this greenery. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, what? I didn't think anybody'd be there.
Yeah.
But I heard your comments before. It's like Australia. Australia was so
Just
desolate.
nothing
in a lot of
there,
it. It's just nothing there.
Yeah.
I mean, hello. And then
Yeah.
you look at all this.
And even when quite often, even in Australia, when there is something, it's like this massive farm. There's no houses around, just masses of fields and irrigation, and then
Yeah.
there's one little farmhouse sitting in amongst a few thousand acres of that stuff.
Yeah, because that's their farm.
Yeah, yeah,
50,000
exactly.
acres.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it today because I lived in Hawaii for a couple of years.
Oh, yep. Yeah, it's a pretty
And
densely
in
packed
Hawaii
place,
is a cattle ranch.
Oh,
It
wow.
is the largest privately owned cattle ranch in the US.
That's amazing. You consider Hawaii's not a particularly big place.
No, but the operative word is privately owned.
Right.
So the others are owned by companies,
Ah.
cattle stations. Texas has some of the biggest cattle stations in the US, but not privately owned ones.
But companies would count as privately owned, would they not?
Well, no, it's a company owned.
Yeah.
So they might have shareholders, and so it's publicly owned or owned by investors. But The other one was privately owned, so it's owned by a family member
Interesting
or
distinction. Yeah.
a family.
Yeah.
But I also remember talking to people from Texas and saying, you know, Australia actually has cattle ranches that are bigger than the state of Texas.
Yeah.
Like, you guys don't know how to do big. Oh, it's bigger in Texas. I'm like, yeah, we got cattle ranches bigger than your whole entire state.
There can't be
So
too.
don't tell me you know how
Can't
to
be
do
too
big.
many that are bigger than that though, because Texas is a bloody big place.
Yes. Well, or at least they were back in the 90s when I was
Yeah.
mentioning that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're still that big, but some of them, look, there's nothing there.
Yeah. That's why they need to be that big. It's just not enough.
Yeah, they've got to move the cattle around to get to the food because it's not like the whole thing is as beautiful as the country we're flying over right now.
Yeah. No.
This is green.
Interesting.
It's easy to own a lot of something when people don't want it.
Yes. Yeah.
Nothing there? Yeah, you can have it. I'm not going to fight you for it,
Yeah.
or I'm not going to buy into it.
As soon as somebody discovers oil, or...
Yeah. Gold, actually. Gold and iron and...
Mhm.
Well, back to the recording flight. Oh, I like it here. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
If you're watching this recording, give it a thumbs up. Go check out Adenzel's stream as well. Give him a comment. Say, I watched Brett play his video and I decided to come over and check yours out.
Don't do it, it's a trap.
Don't do it, it's a trap.
God, a lot. You can see the like this river here. You can see like the old what is it? It's not a river. The delta is where the river ends and goes into the sea. What's with these loops called, where they isolate themselves and then eventually dry up? Those little lakes that the river creates over.
Oh, I'm sure they got a name, and I don't know that.
It escapes me. But you can see it when you're up this high. You can either see old ones or even just the remnants in the contours of the land.
Because it was a satellite picture that they took.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Love it.
And of course, and they've also got all the elevation data in the Sims, so yeah, it's pretty breathtaking.
It's very green here. Very nice. Lots of little bumps and hills. Not much flat at the moment.
No, starts flattening out a bit, but not like some of the places we've flown over. And I think even these flat bits are considerably above sea level. I think the lowest down there is probably 2,000 or 3,000 feet above sea level, at a guess.
It's a beautiful game, this.
It really is.
Sorry, simulator.
Not until they fix the autopilot, it's still a game.
I can accept that.
Yeah.
Not having too much trouble with autopilot.
No, that's mostly because we
Right.
know how to work around it. Ooh.
Yeah. I choose bits that I know work,
Yeah.
and I ignore the other bits. I'm sure there's other parts. Oh, wait, I am actually bringing this in. Hang on, let's bring that back in there. Press that. Now go inside. There we go. Yeah, I'm sitting at 100%.
You're a what?
Oh, I'm still climbing at 100% throttle.
Oh, right.
I'm probably actually 98%.
What are you climbing up to?
I know, I'm 79% lever. Oh, is that all? 7,500. I'm 74
okay.
so far.
Just about to
I was
get
just-
9.
Yeah, and once I get level, it'll probably just speed up. But it says 100% engine, but 79% lever. What's your ETA?
ETA now Ooh, it's crashing. 44 minutes and rapidly dropping. Because I've leveled out and it's speeding up. Right, back off just a little bit.
Right.
There we go.
Well, I got 44 minutes and 22 seconds.
Sweet.
Now that I've leveled out, I can actually back off as well. Oh, my barometer was way out, so I still had another 100 feet to go. Huh. Alright, I'll wait till I'm level and then back off. Oh, the engine is pushing harder. There we go. 43 minutes and 59 seconds. No, 44. So I backed off and it slowed down, so I will actually back off my engine a bit. I don't need to be pushing it too hard.
It's messing about with one of the twin props. I can't remember which one it was now. They were turbojets though.
Turbojet
sorry,
or turboprop?
Turboprop. That's the word, the term I'm looking for. God, it felt like an absolute rocket ship, eh?
Oh, because you've been used to this thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I flew to New Zealand.
Yeah.
On the weekend. In a Buccaneer.
Buccaneer. I want to get all that installed.
It was very nice. We went through the mountains.
Yeah. Perfect
I
airplane.
had to turn off live weather because it was cloud nearly the whole way.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
as soon as I turned on, I went, oh, I'm not on live weather. I'll just press that. Bam.
It's like,
Cloud, can't see. I'm in the middle of the mountains. Okay, I need to get rid of that.
That'd be if you had a, what was it? It was the Tornado, I think. It was one of the first aircrafts that had the terrain following computer.
Right.
Actually led to a couple of horrible accidents in that airplane where the computer got confused about which way the ground was up.
Oh.
And yeah, flew a couple of, at least one pilot straight into the ground. Which I think would have been against a two-man plane, so it would have been at least two
Tornado?
kills. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The British, Tornado ground attack sort of aircraft.
I know the F-111 had that too.
Right.
That was 1960s plane.
Yeah, I'm
It
not
had a
sure
pretty
when the
good,
Tornado.
I don't know.
Tornado 60s or I think a Tornado was like 70s or 80s.
Could have been the first British one that had it.
Yeah.
Or it was the first one to get it, but maybe
And it
the
got
F-111
retrofitted
didn't
into
have
the
to start off
111.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know. That'd be after something to be looking up when you've got time to read, and or when you're like flying a plane over Bhutan. Actually, probably India is nice.
Yeah.
I got white leather seats now with black sides.
See, I don't think any of the liveries have changed the inside of this aeroplane yet. Don't know if that's.
I want to make my own. I want to paint my own livery.
Used to do that for the original R Factor. That was quite fun to do.
Oh yeah.
I was there. So introduced one of my friends to doing it, and he got really into it. He ended up doing so many. It's amazing. He was quite a prolific liveries designer for race cars and that.
What is the sunset time? Paro. 4:39 p.m. is the time now, is it? Okay, yep.
Well, hang on. Yours is showing 4:39.
No, I'm looking on Google.
Ah, okay. Oh, that's the sunset. That's the sunset time.
No, that's time now.
That's interesting because I'm still at 10 past 4. Wonder if I'm gonna go through a time zone.
Maybe.
Yeah. Keep an eye on that.
Don't know. Just when I click on it, it says it's 4:40 and 17 degrees at the moment. Sunset times, Paro, Bhutan. 5:13 p.m. Wait, what time is it now?
It's just 11 past
4:10.
4, but But if the time in there is actually half an hour ahead, ooh, it's gonna be getting dark.
What? 40 minutes to go, and it says I'm currently 4:11 p.m. and it goes down at 5:13. So don't get a headwind.
Yeah.
I keep asking, which way is the arrow pointing on the wind? Is it?
So imagine
coming
an arrow that you would get from a bow. As long as you can remember that. Then
From a boat. Okay,
no,
it's coming
not
from behind me.
not from a boat. A bow, like a bow and arrow.
Did you say?
Like a bow and arrow.
A bow.
A bow and arrow. Yes. So.
Oh, so I've got a headwind. 7 knot headwind.
Should be a tailwind, surely.
It's a bow. You said it's pointing the way it's going to shoot.
An arrow always points into the wind. So it's pointing where the wind's coming from.
Like a rooster on top of a shed or something.
Yeah, or if you
a weather vane or whatever they call those.
If you loose an arrow from a bow, that arrow is pointing into where the wind is coming from. You're never going to get an arrow flying feathers first.
Into where the wind's coming from, not where it's going. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I got a tailwind. 7 knot tailwind, almost.
Yes.
Alright, but I am still crabbing.
Yeah,
slightly.
will do. It's at a bit of the tailwind, but it's at a bit of an angle.
Yeah, but I think that's actually whether I've got no wind at all, it'll still do that. It seems to have happened on the last patch.
Right.
Autopilot. Oh, wait. My male pilot's got a jacket on. Female pilot's only got the shirt on. Oh no, it's a shadow. Oh, it made it look like dark blue. Alright. Catch up to you pretty soon, I think. Coming towards the river.
Yeah.
I'm not going to descend now because
Just look around.
I just have to climb
There
back
we
up.
go. It's actually the first time I bothered to look around and actually see where you were. Yeah, so what's my ETA at the moment is 33 minutes, just under 34.
Go back and have a look at mine. 37.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Well, I slowed
speed
down.
up. You can probably speed up a bit.
Yeah.
Especially if
See
you
my
want.
fuel, 41%. Yeah, no problem. What am I down? Levers, 72%. All right, we'll go back up towards 100%, but try not to get over. Maybe we'll sit at 99%. There we go. Oop. Don't need to conserve fuel at the moment.
No, it should be good.
There we go, 99%. Use my prop pitch to get me on 99%. ETA now, 35, and coming down pretty quickly. Just wait till I settle down there. 189 knots.
Wow.
9 knot tailwind. Okay, starting to increase.
Yeah, I'm noticing it's starting to drop off as I'm getting close to the mountains, and it's becoming more and more of a crosswind. So I think by the time we get to the mountains, that'll be a...
Okay, there we go. I'm doing 190, not 191.
Doing
True
114.
airspeed.
Well, 110 true airspeed, 114 across the ground.
It's sitting around the 34 minutes. So I don't want to land at the same time. I want to land in behind. I don't want to have to shuffle for
And I might
runway there.
give us a little more. I've got fuel
I
to
haven't
burn.
had any luck painting these planes.
Oh,
Servo
so
planes
you've
yet.
given it a bit of a go.
I gave it a bit of a go. I might have chosen the wrong file to put it on, and I was about to fly out in the ultralight, and I thought, oh well, I'll put my Brett plays on the tail, but there were two particular files to do, and I put the wrong one. So I'm like, okay. So I just backed it up, put the other one back in, and
Yeah.
I don't know which one I got rid of, and worry about that later. Oh, I am redlining the speed. I'm now doing 194 knots.
Wow. That is actually
My
pretty
tailwind.
fast for a caravan.
10 knot tailwind. Well, that's actually the maximum. Any more than that, I think, or maybe it's 197, and I'll get warnings.
Yeah.
But I'm getting a 10 knot tailwind as I start to get close to the water.
Adenzel 76 contact Kawahati Center on 123.9er.
It is nice out here.
123.9er for Adenzel 76. Kawahati Center, Adenzel 76, 9,000 feet.
Adenzel 76 Kawahati Center, continue as planned.
Sun's going down.
0.00.
Another altimeter adjustment. So those mountains up ahead are definitely higher than I am, but I think the airport is between me and those mountains. There's also clouds there.
That's where Mount Everest is.
Yeah, I think Mount Everest is a little bit more to the... Actually, it probably is just about straight ahead, isn't it? Straight ahead and maybe a little bit more to the west.
Backing off. And where go back in again. Mount Everest is where are we coming from? Up there to there. No, so it would be another 10 degrees left.
Right, yeah.
Maybe 15 degrees left, actually. So if I look at my...
I think this landing's going to be very, very interesting, and not in a good way.
Oh, yeah. It might be a little difficult.
Yeah.
So... Am I on my path? I'm not sure. So if we're heading 325... Yeah... Almost 290 probably. I'm guessing 290 heading would be to Mount Everest. From well, at least where I am.
320.
Where I'm doing 323 at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So 290
Oh,
or
right.
290, 295. So yeah, 10, 15 degrees, maybe 20 degrees off there. Won't see it from here.
No.
It's all under those clouds there.
I say, unless that's it that I'm looking at right now.
May consider taking this time to climb.
Yeah,
What's
well,
on our pathway?
I think 9 is probably going to be enough, but I'm not 100% sure about that.
I got planes off to my left and ahead. Where are you guys? Oh, you're up high. There I can see you. They're following the river. And there must be another one up there somewhere. Can't see them. Do I have my lights on? Oh yeah. It's hard to see on that side with the sun shining on it.
Yeah. Let's have a look. I
Can't seem to make my map wider. Why? Oh, I gotta do it that way. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. No, actually, I want that back on. Just zoom it out. Whoa, look at those mountains.
can. Yeah.
Are you at the mountains now?
Pretty much at the foot of them now, yeah.
Right. There are a couple of valleys you could potentially go, but if you can just go straight over, you'll be right.
Yeah, I think I'm easily high enough. But yeah, I have a feeling though that although those clouds might not be, as I get closer to the clouds, it's going to be easier to see what they're doing. But I have a feeling they might be obscuring the airport.
Right.
But
There is a valley that you can follow
yeah,
up there to the left
yep,
of the flight plan. There's actually two, but one doesn't go around to. So you want to go on the one on the left and follow the valley up there. That would be cool. Which is exactly what we're going to have to do to get the Lukla.
yes,
Lukla.
yeah. It's going to be very interesting flying into there to Lukla.
Hey, I can stream now. It's in Discord if you want to see what I'm looking at.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So, if you're looking at the valley, it's
Yeah.
this one here. You have
Yeah.
to follow the creek, which probably goes all the way to the airport. Or you
creek,
need to make
which is
sure you
probably
do
a raging
a
river.
left there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Creek / raging river that is flowing downhill, and you're flying up. ETA 2615. And I am getting turbulence.
23 minutes, 20 seconds at the moment.
Okay, now I'm getting a 12 knot crosswind. I'm going to fix this autopilot. Thank you. You're giving me a bit of a going sideways. Okay, so I'm bouncing up to 196 knots. I might just take it to 9.5. Have that turned back off.
Almost looks like photogrammetry trees over there, but no, not quite. That sun is getting awfully low.
Man. I was just about to say that, oh man. I went to oh man and you were like, that sun's getting off the low, and I'm thinking, I'll just turn to it. I'm like, oh man, that's getting low. What, 50 minutes to make it to land, it says, before the sun goes down. But the problem is we're going to be landing in the valleys. I think it's actually going to be fairly dark.
Yeah.
Because once you go down under there, if there's any cloud there,
Yep.
it's going to be a
And
dark
lighting
landing.
is realistic in this game, so it's going to have the mountains making it darker, the clouds making it darker.
It'll be an instrument landing.
Yeah. So I just sneak my throttle up to 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out and push.
Going up. We're going 100%, and we're going to climb, and I'll get to 9,500.
Man, those clouds are so close. I am going to actually have to climb, I think. Add another 1,000 feet.
Yeah. I'm going to 95. Yeah, might have to fly in on instruments just to work out where I'm going.
Yeah, I'm bloody glad I got the G1000 in the Aero.
Yeah, not the 172 Classic.
That would make life very
Or a
interesting.
152.
Yeah, although at least those got artificial horizons.
Yes.
The Cub and that would make it very interesting.
I wonder what their altitude height is. What can they do?
I think the 152 is actually got a slightly higher ceiling than the 172. I don't know about the Cub.
Right.
I know the Cub might be even better because the Cub seems to have a very good power to weight ratio because it's not the same as the it's not the same as the old Cub in FSX.
Right.
It's quite a grunty wee thing.
Must be some sort of train line and highway there.
Yep.
cuts through the
Wow.
the city and the like the countryside. It just keeps going and going and going. I wonder where that goes to. Oh, might have a look on. Oh, unless that's the border. Nah, hang on.
Man, these mountains get...
No, I don't think I'm that far.
Oh,
I
this
think it's
is...
the mountains. Is the border.
This is getting very interesting, Brett. Very interesting indeed.
I just saw you take it passing 9.5. You're still going up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm climbing to
Okay.
10. So the pucker factor is increasing. Although,
Well,
the
I'll
good news
park
might
on
be the
10 as well.
clouds... Oh god, actually I'm going to have to... Okay, I need more than 10, I think.
No, I flew this in the F-22, racing ahead there, and I'm sure I asked you what's your altitude height, because I was about 13 or something.
Yeah.
If you go directly up and over.
These clouds are not... Oops. These clouds are making me feel uncomfortable, Brett.
Yep, I'm actually going to take mine up to 14. That's how high I was in the F-22 when I did that muck around flight. And I'm sure that the top of the hills in a straight line were about 12 and a half. Or at least the highest one was. Well, this is going to chew my fuel up. But look at that sun. That looks nice and low. 20 minutes. 4:27 p.m. 4:28. What's your local time there?
Local time 16:28.
Okay. 16:28. Google says it's 4:58 p.m. in Paro, and says that the sun goes down at 5:13. So the sun goes down in 15 minutes.
Ooh, my ETA is still 22 minutes.
Yeah. 20 minutes. I'm going to be catching you real soon. Actually, no, I'm not going to catch you until right at the end.
Yeah.
Although I am still climbing. And
Yeah,
I'm
me
climbing
too.
gradually. So what I might do, I'm going to turn off the autopilot and I'm going to push it up faster, manually. I'm going to lose speed.
Gonna trade speed for
But once I get up
altitude.
to altitude, yeah, and that's what I'm doing. And then I'm hoping once I get up there, the tailwind's at 8 knots now, so slight crosswind. Definitely slowing down. I just went up 21 minutes. See if I can get a 5-degree up. And this is just getting to Paro. Wait till we get to Lachlan.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be terrain following down the gorges, and it won't be going flat out. You'll be, well, your engine might be going flat out, but your speed won't be.
Yeah, for sure. Oh boy. That is really, really...
I was mucking around with a couple other guys there,
Yeah.
and I flew down into the valley, and then I just had nothing but clouds. And I'm like, oh no, no. Had to quickly pull out of the clouds, and like, okay. I'm sure I had instruments I could follow it, but wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at 11.5 now. Oh yeah, I'm following you about the same. Hey, I'm following you about the same climb rate.
I was at 400 feet per minute. I'm bouncing between 300 and 350. I think I'm getting some downdrafts here, which are not
Oh no.
helping the cause.
Okay, yeah. I'm at 1100, 1,050 feet per second.
No.
Second? No, per minute. Per second. Woohoo!
All of a sudden,
Here we go. It's called slow mode. Yeah.
oh man, look at these.
Just top 12,000. I've got less of a tailwind here. Only 4 knots. Turning me.
Yes, yeah, that
another-
starts to. Oh, yeah, my wind's changing all over the place.
Alright, hang on. I just held that there. I want to go up higher. Let's go 14. 12.3. We'll continue going. So 18 minutes remaining.
Oh god, I think I have to make it
got
over
to
those
climb a
ridges.
bit more.
I have a feeling.
Alright, so I'm in Bahrain. No, Bhutan.
Okay, you're not quite
have a
close
feeling.
enough to see what I'm seeing right now. But the highest ridges that you get on when you get close, because I was thinking that
Yeah.
the airport would be before the highest ridges. No, it's after the highest ridges, which is really, really bad news.
Oh yeah, there's some really higher ridges there, and you got to go over there and then back down into the valley.
Yes, okay, that is
Yeah.
bad news. I'm sure I knew this the other day, I've just kind of forgotten it.
If
Conveniently.
you look on your VFR map and you zoom in and use your ISO line, you can actually see that the airspace for Victor Quebec Papa Romeo, so the airport, Paro airport, is actually that valley. So you follow the valley line
Yeah, yeah.
and then in.
Which I might
No,
still...
we're just coming over.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be a good idea just to divert down into that valley and then line it up.
Yeah, I'm keeping
If
an
it's
eye on
not
the
full
low
of
ones.
clouds.
Yeah. I think I'm in too deep now.
You're committed.
Semi-committed. I'm gonna definitely keep my options open.
Right,
though.
sun goes down in 10 minutes, according to Google. I'm hoping the same as we had before, that Microsoft servers are a little bit out. They're like half an hour out. They were at some other place. We're like, no, that's not all right. No, local time is this. You're saying it's that.
Okay, good news for myself is that my engine seems to be keeping up. My rate of climb is good. The flight director is still pointing over the mountains rather than at the mountains.
Mine's pointing out at the mountains. And I'm 13.9.
Yeah, I'm
No,
still
flight director or my horizontal,
Well, for me, both
Oh,
my
okay.
pink and yellow lines are both.
I'm doing 201 knots with a 1 knot tailwind. Wow, I'm really pushing it. Oh, because I've leveled out. Okay. Oh, there we go. My barometer needed adjusting. To get to 14.5. I feel safer there.
Yeah, I'm climbing to 15. Just about to hit 13. I'm hoping for some nice
Yeah, it is a
strong
bit of that
updrafts.
pucker factor, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
You're looking at going, the sun's coming down, I'm going as fast as I can, and I'm trying to get as high as I can to get over this. I'm missing the scenery.
Yeah, scenery's amazing. But yes, the sun's going down and the mountains are coming up. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, it's beautiful, but oh god! The sun's
What's
right on
going-
the edge of the mountain. I've got like...
Down, sun.
Oh my god, that looks amazing, but that's terrifying. Bye,
I'm
sun.
going to take a picture of that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
13 minutes I've got. 13 and a half minutes.
14 minutes on mine at the moment. Which is amazing because you still look like, oh mind you, you're just, yeah, you're reaching the clouds, so you're at the foot of the mountains. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god. My airplane's
Oh,
just
mate,
lit up
I
orange
thought
as
I'd-
the sun comes back. If you're flying over me like waving, bye! Okay.
Hello!
Oh wow,
Wait,
this
you're
shit
going
is-
15. I'm at 14.5.
Yeah, but I haven't reached 15 yet. I'm at 13, almost 13.4.
Oh.
Although I have, okay, yeah, no, looks like I'm good now for the mountains. Whew. Still gonna let it climb though.
Let's have a look around. I do look like I have to climb a fraction more. I'm going to see how close that is. But this looks nice. Nothing I can do about the sun. I am maxing. I can see snow though. I am maxing out my speed. If you've made it this far into the video and you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Go and check out Denzel's channel too. We're doing this every, well, probably once or twice a week. Once minimum, probably twice.
Yeah.
We're enjoying it. We are going to make our way as close as we can to Mount Everest on the way to London. Kind of zigzag. We don't always fly at the same time, but it's been good.
Has
Good to have
been.
someone else to fly a slow plane from one side of the world to the other.
It's a Tasmanite
And get to
behind me.
share this beauty.
That is stunning. Those clouds look amazing. Amazing clouds, amazing mountains. See the
There's the-
line of light.
Denzel.
See the line of
There's
light
the
on the
sun.
mountains. As they're getting. It's
Pop
time.
your channel back on.
16:38. Got ETA of 11 minutes now.
That sun's going to go behind those hills you got there. That's pretty cool. Oh, you're going to only just make that hill there.
Yes, it's really, really close. Just about expecting to hear it go 500. Go over the top of it.
Does it do any lower than that?
No, no.
200.
Yes. Yeah, get to the 500
This
warning.
looks
that's
stunning.
it. Yeah.
Like this is truly beautiful. Loving it.
Man, if I hadn't started climbing when I did,
You'd be struggling now to climb. Probably.
yeah, I mean, I am struggling.
Oh.
Yeah, I've just, I mean, yeah, it's not too bad. It hasn't done too bad, but it's only just really. God, that is so close. Oh my God, looking at that as it goes under. Oh, it's going
Does your does the inside map have ISO line? Same as what the VFR
I think
has?
it can do, but it didn't really
So
seem to give all that useful. The information didn't seem to be all that useful. Like I didn't see
Right.
any height numbers on the ISO.
No, it doesn't, does it?
Yeah, so. But if you go on Google Maps, you can get ISO stuff on that, which is fairly useful. Oh, even this bit's quite. Actually, glad I'm quite
See,
low on fuel at the
You
moment.
passed it at 14. I lost you on my map because I think I'm watching you online, but I'm not getting enough internet to do both. So
Yep. Yeah, your voice cut out a bit there as well. But yeah, I was over 14 1,000 feet when I passed over that ridge line.
Paro, sun goes down in 3... I don't know.
Oh, it's now
We'll have a
10
bit more
past.
fun.
What's the time on in your game? Mine's just gone to. I'm pretty sure it's just. I've just gone through a time zone because I'm now showing 17:11.
4:41 p.m.
Yep. So
Yeah.
time zone
So
is just near this
there's a
orange line.
Time zone there. Yeah, it says it's 5:11 p.m. So there's a half an hour difference for where you've just gone. Okay. So Google says sun goes down at 5:13. It is currently 5:11.
Ooh, and that's a lot of cloud.
At least you'll be able to start descending very soon.
Reasonably soon. Yeah, there's a bit of a valley in there, which is pretty good. Should be able to.
If nothing else, it looks beautiful.
Really does.
Flying in the middle of the day is nothing compared with morning or evening. Although I think a morning would be a lot safer doing it here.
Yeah, yeah. Not running out of
The sun's
daylight.
just come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can only get better from here.
Ah, look, the sun's just come up. It looks so beautiful. Here it's like, sun's going down. It looks so beautiful.
Yep. Looks so beautiful while we're all gonna die.
Alright. I'm 6 minutes.
Oh.
It says, but it doesn't look like I'm that close to you because I can see your name, but I can't see where you are.
So I heard you say something about 6 minutes.
And 39?
Oh, it's your ETA.
Oh, my internet that bad, is it?
Yeah, I think
I
it's
might just end that
yeah,
stream
the
then.
stream. Yeah, that should help. Yeah, I've got actually my ETA is rapidly now that I've reached altitude. My ETA is rapidly going down. So yeah, basically 6 minutes.
Yeah, it should. Oh, so's that sun rapidly going down.
Really is. Especially once we get.
So
It's going to be
sunset's 1
so
minute.
dark.
So the sun is about to set. Okay, now. Oh, excuse me. Now it's 5:13 p.m. It must be when the sun
Yeah.
touches the horizon, not when it actually
Yeah, I'd say
is all
so.
gone. Yeah, 4:43. I'm not actually over the timeline yet. Oh wow, yeah, 14:05 is barely over that.
Yes.
Well, time's 16:43. I'll wait till that actually jumps ahead
Paro
to
Tower, Dental 7611 miles
15:14 or
southeast
whatever
to
it'll be.
Oh, the stars are coming out.
Don't. Oh, they are too. Oh, okay. Just gotta get over this other mountain in front of me, and then I can descend. You're still climbing.
No, I'm holding 15 at the moment. Well, it's trying to hold
so
15 to get
shows
some.
14:08, 7 something.
Yeah, I've got. Actually, my barometer's probably.
There
out
you
of
go.
whack.
17:14 p.m. I've passed the timeline.
Oh no, my
So in
barometer's
that
good.
creek below. Ooh, that's going to be close. I wonder if it does say 500. I might actually be more than, like, a little less than 500.
Okay, I'm going to drop some altitude now.
Not a problem. I had a couple of 100 meters to spare. What are you talking about? A couple 100 feet. There we go.
Plenty of room.
Plenty of room. That's only like a 14.2. I'm at 14.5. Oh, I can see the lights on down there now. Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Is that sun gone down? No,
Just
it's just
about.
enough to see what we're doing.
Guarantee those roads are not lit up like that in real life. Not that I'm complaining right now.
Alright, I think it's time to descend. Well, you can see the markers where you're supposed to fly to go in. Try and get below that. You know what? I think I'm going to have to do this from inside. I'm way over speed too. Miles, are you right over it?
Me?
Are you
No.
going to spiral down to land?
I'm not right over it yet. I've still
Yeah.
got 2 minutes to go. I must be fairly close. Oh my god, is that it right there? That is that right there.
Below you, isn't it?
Holy shit, it pretty much is, yeah. It's so hard to
I got landing
get,
permission. Wind at 20. Ah. Wind 150 at 20. Oh, yay. So I'm right behind you. I see your lights flashing away. So, fly right traffic 15. Right traffic.
Yeah, because the mountain's in the way to do left.
Oh, it's bumpy.
Runway 15.
So I'm going to go past and turn around and come back. And I've got nothing but cloud. Oh yeah. I'm instrument landing. Oh man. I see the runway on my instruments.
Yeah.
I'm putting my taxi lights on too. Hey, I'm getting below. Alright, so 11.5 is the base of this, well, the cloud where I am. Which I think I'm actually just passing you.
Yeah, almost certainly are. Oh, not quite. You're getting there.
Alright, I've got a visual on the...
That's a decent...
I'm probably underneath you. I've
runway,
got visual on the runway.
I'm still flying left traffic. That's very silly. Hang on.
Assalamu alaikum, Brett, and everybody.
Hey,
Hello.
Alex. How you doing?
Hello.
I'll see if I can put my stream back on. We're doing a very difficult landing here at the moment. I am recording it. There you go. Flying into Paro. I had to use instruments only. I got a 20 knot wind at 1.5. So headwind, 20 knots. Okay. That's all right. That's why we're turning around going back that way. So fly right traffic. That means I'm on the...
Yeah, we're going
Right,
clockwise instead of the usual anti-clockwise.
I think Denzel's right above me there somewhere. Yep, there he is. He's just getting some altitude. And sunset was 6 minutes ago.
What airport is it?
So I might go past this.
Paro. I
Buddhist
can't remember
and do
the
the
code.
two.
Oh, wow, look
Paro.
at that building down there.
P-A-R-O. So what's that? Can't remember the code.
I see you're going, doing some maneuvers to lose altitude there as well, Brett.
Dental 76.
I'm assuming? Because you're flying
Yep.
along there. Cool,
Yep.
cool, cool.
Alright, cleared to land. 150 at 20.
So which country are you flying right now? So I can find you on the map.
Oh man, no. So I am streaming it on Discord if you wanted to look, if you haven't already. Can't remember if I got my spoilers on.
Did this
I'm going to
completely
need
wrong.
another level of flaps here to...
Yeah, I can see that. but
Balance
the
it
quality
underneath
is
this.
not the best, to be honest.
No, I've got it on low because my internet's actually pretty sad.
Yeah.
That's why I'm recording this rather than streaming it. I tried streaming it. Oh wow, I might have to go around here. Or I'm just going to pull this back. Oh, I've got too much headwind and float. Come on, down we go. I want to go around again, thank you.
I followed you.
Oh, I'm down.
Well done.
One wheel was still up in the air, and I need those flaps
Ooh,
up.
wow.
Oh,
A bit of an excursion off the
wow.
runway then.
Okay. Luckily, I can turn my. So it's a 7,300 runway.
Yeah. Up at this altitudes, they start getting pretty long.
Yeah, and a 20 knot headwind. Having my flaps all the way down.
Oh no! Oh wow! My game just stopped for a second. Then.
Isn't that
Don't crash. It's
right?
been-
All right, I'll get off the runway as quick as I can. Oh, I see you coming in.
Yeah.
I will get off to the left here. I will be off the runway before you get here.
Yeah. Coming in fairly. 500.
It's pretty cool landing, but oh my god, I had to push that right down.
Yeah.
Not my most beautiful landing.
Interesting looking at the true airspeed versus the indicated. Coming in a fair bit faster than it's actually in your normal landings, that's for sure.
I came in off than I want to. Yeah, but it is a nice long runway, and you've got a
Yeah.
headwind, so you can probably brake.
Nah, looks like it's coming in pretty well at the moment, as long as it's no nasty surprises. Beautiful.
All your lights turned off
Oh, that's a bit weird.
when you hit the when you touched down. All your lights went off.
Oh,
no, still
shit.
see taxi light.
Adental 76 exit runway when able.
Well, that was
I
good.
noticed that
The brake
taxiway right to the
there.
end. Yeah, I was like, oh, the taxiway.
Fixed contact ground on 120.3.
0.3.
120.3 Adental 76.
It's funny, the guy, the pilot, sometimes when he says 3, he says it like tree.
3.
Yeah.
Better than O and E.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
I don't have a taxi line, but I do have an X-wing in front of me.
Paro ground Adental 76 request
Can you
taxi
see
to
my
parking.
plane?
No, we're on live players only.
Adental 76
Ah,
taxi.
okay.
General aviation
But I
parking.
can
So
see
for
you.
the Cessna flight, we are live only.
Taxiing to
Okay,
general
change
aviation
that.
parking via taxiway Adental
Oh.
76.
I don't know where I'm parking because they don't.
Yeah, that's
What's
a
the
bit...
difference
seem to
between live
have
player
a-
and all players?
We only see people who are also on live.
Yeah, but what's
So
the difference? I don't know.
you have live weather, and you only have live weather. You cannot change
Ah,
it, and only everybody who's with you has live weather. So everybody who's with you sees exactly the same thing you see.
I understand. Yeah.
It's a nice
This is a
airport, and
very
I'm going to
nice
shut down
airport.
right there because it doesn't tell me where else to go.
This one is putting me in a real fancy parking space.
There's a
There's a guy trying to walk into my prop.
Bhutanese people in front of me on their poster. All right, well, it doesn't actually let me.
Hang on. Whoa.
Wait, didn't I turn my lights off?
Is my wing in that truck? Oh, that would have been... Yeah, that would have
There we go.
smashed the lights off that truck, I believe.
There we go. Shut down the engines. All right. Thank you everybody for watching. If you made it this far and you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, both to myself and or to Adenzel, and or both. And we'll see you in the next flight. Cheers.
Bye.
Sorry, I pressed it already.
All good. Right. There's
So-
the guy's in the bush. Okay, it's...
It is a very nice airport. Come down. Where'd you park? Oh, you gone?
No, I'm over here. They parked me right in this actually pretty nice parking spots right off in the corner.
I'm fine. I can see him now. I did see where you did park. Oh, wait, there you are. Oh, you did get a fancy spot. Right smack in another plane. I'm guessing that's where I was meant to go, but it didn't actually show me because there is another
God, look how dark it is now.
parking need there.
We really did. If we hadn't had those instruments, it would have
mountains.
been very much only just making it.
Ah, you can see my plane now.
Is that the
Sun's gone.
Bernefan Paddies?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
Nice.
It's a nice
Look at this.
livery.
So
Wizz Air.
that one over there, I think, is Everest. That way. My stream. And there's another really tall one over there. I don't think that's Everest. I think it's actually over there, that way. But there's a lot of really tall mountains.
Should be able to. There we go. I've got the old drone going. Getting better at using this drone. Well, I did discover, I think it's the C. If you press the C key while you're using the drone, it goes into airplane control mode while you're in the drone. Almost killed myself with that the other day. Is that Brett's Cessna there? Oops. What is that? Livery looks quite cool. Medicine Sans Frontiers.
Oh no, that's not what I'm wearing.
Where are you? You know, the
That's what
next.
you're seeing.
Ah, of course, because I don't have the. Which one was?
But I do see WizJet. Barn fine. I see an X-wing.
I need to get more liveries actually. Oh, there we go. There's a plane and a plane.
Why there's a plane in a plane?
You're parked on the plane. Look at that. You got a little fella underneath you.
Yeah, it's,
Are you going to take off and land with that one?
Yes.
Is
Cargo.
that the livery you've got? WizAir.com? Well, that's
Yes.
just what I see.
Oh, really?
That it is. Okay.
Oh, nice. Must be one of the big packs because I still have yet to. I need to install a bunch of the other ones.
No, I got that livery separate.
Oh, okay.
So it was just the livery because I wanted it. I know some pilots from there, so that's.
Well, it
quite
must.
Must
It
be
must have
included
been in
the
the pack as well because
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yes, it is in the pack, but there was a pack which I wanted to download it, and the link led me to a Discord server.
Yes.
And I don't
There's
know.
some
Yeah,
mega
Why?
that's the
livery
one I
pack.
got. It's
Why?
basically they do it so that they can keep people up to date with the pack because they're constantly updating the pack. And I think they
Somebody's
now
got
have a third-party program that can do that as well. That's actually
There's a red Aston Martin here at Bhutan. Good for them.
Somebody joined. Oh, Chunk!
nice.
Chunk joined.
So we're at 7,300 feet here.
Hello, Chunk.
There's another Aston Martin. Where is he? Ah,
Okay.
in chat. No, yeah, we've got Chunk. Okay. Kid's asleep now, is he? He's got his microphone muted though. So he's probably talking to us going, blah, 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 blah. And we can't hear a thing. And he's like, why do they keep talking without over the top of me?
Why are they so rude?
Why are they so rude? You're so rude.
Bloody Aussies and
Oh,
Kiwis.
there's nothing but lawn in this building.
Indoor.
So this is a premium airport.
Yeah, it is. Really nice details here.
Yeah. Dark though.
So my plane looks white under these lights.
So this must be the king and queen of Bhutan or the princess or something.
Oh,
sitting
wow.
on the poster here.
So
They were leaving my lights on, but I can't see them now.
Ah, there it is.
All right. How big was that file? My brother just sent me a link for a RTX 3090 for sale.
Oh, yeah.
They got 3 in stock.
Wow.
How much are those in Australia at the moment? They'd be like, what, $2,500 or something?
27.49.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to know. How much?
It's more than my car.
2,749.
Yeah.
I'm
Right
like,
now, it's a bad moment to buy graphics cards.
yeah, because they
Very bad.
just can't keep up with the demand.
Alright, I'm going to end my
You know
stream
what?
anyway. seeing
It's
as-
nice, and but I'm married.
Alright, well, if you've been watching the stream, thank you very much. Catch you guys later, and don't forget to like and subscribe, especially to Brett's channel. Check his out as well if you haven't already come from there. And yeah, later guys, bye.